Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Hassan. Okay, today we will discuss one of the most important and challenging station for PLAB2 exam, it's prescription station. So it is one of the most easiest part though, if you understand. It is one of the most easiest station from where you can grab maximum marks in your exam, and at the same time a lot of doctors feel it's challenging, so they just skip it, and they get no marks in this station. So basically in PLAB2 exam there are three domains that they marks against. So these are IPS, data gathering and management part. Okay, so for the prescription letter, today we will discuss briefly how it works. So comes to detail. Okay, this prescription letter, you can see there are multiple pages. The first page, okay, and the second page, which is only for antibiotics. You can see antibiotics over here, and apart from this, the third page is for regular medication, and the fourth page is also for medication regular, and the last page is for is required or PNR medication. Okay, so you will have to write different section. The antibiotic will be right in antibiotic section, and as required or PNR will be in the as required page. Okay, and apart from this, you might get another sheets for anticoagulant treatment or syringe driver or fluid prescription. That would be a separate or a different, okay, sheet. So let's discuss from the top. Okay, so what is basically data gathering in prescription letter? So you will have to completely understand this. If you get it and if you write it in the way, so you will get 4 out of 4 in your data gathering. Okay, so you can see that on the top of the pay of the prescription letter, on the left side there's a detail of hospital, ward, consultant, height, weight, date of admission, date of return. Okay, and on the right side the patient detail or identification level. Okay, you can just affix, you can find a lot of sticky notes of patient identification inside the cubicle. You will have to just paste it on this part, okay, or in this box. You don't need to be like practice for this section. You will have to practice for writing for this page. So this is the first thing you will have to do for your data gathering. Okay, so each and everything is most important: ward, hospital, consultant, date of admission, each and everything you will have to write in the exam. Okay, on the first section, first page, you will have to fill it. Okay, and then you will have to go for the third page, for the second. Okay, so second part, this is the on the regular part of your prescription letter. So you'll have to again fill all of these details, and you'll have to affix or the patient detail over this. Okay, most of the doctor will just let it go. They think that it is more than enough to just fill the patient detail and the hospital detail on the first page, and they let it the part of the sheet without filling the details. So it is wrong, and you will not get full marks for your data gathering. And the third thing is that if you get like fluid prescription, or fluid chart, or syringe driver chart, you will also need to fill the detail on that sheet separately. Okay, as you can just for example, this is the syringe driver prescription. You will get it separately in the exam. Okay, you will have to write the patient's detail over here and your detail over here. Okay, allergy, your name, so your signature and date, name of diluent and starting date, prescription, prescriber's signature, and apart from this you will have to write the medication over here. Okay, so all these things is about data gathering. If you write all these part, you can get like 4 out of 4 in your data gathering. The second thing is IPS. So simple. Okay, if you write clearly and neat, so you will get 4 out of 4 in your IPS. For example, if you write the hospital name clearly, and apart from this you will have to write other part of the prescription like the drug name, the status section. If you write this with clearly, then you will get uh, your marks in IPS. Okay, and the fourth thing is the third thing is your management part. In management part, what you will have to do is that you will have your task basically. If you have to write, like for example in antibiotic, you will have to write antibiotic in our antibiotic section. Okay, and what you will have to do is that, for example, the doctor is just prescribed clarithromycin and patient is also taking medication called like statins, so you will have to stop the statin and you will have to start the clarithromycin tablet or medicine. So the main thing that they are checking for it that you know about um, uh, the medication or not. Okay, so the first task, and there should be like other medication apart from clarithromycin and statin, but what you will have to do is that you will have to first write clarithromycin for 5 days, and in uh, in the other medication like in regular medication, for example, uh, you will have to write clarithromycin over here, all the details over here. Okay, and after that, uh, in the regular medication, for example here, you will have to write statin over here. um, any the it could be any name. Okay, for the statin, so you will have to write the statin over here, and then you will have to withhold, like you can cross it for 5 days. For example, if you have to give clarithromycin for 5 days, you will have to cross it, or you can just have to write like a straight line over here for 5 till 5. Okay, so and then in additional information you will have to write that withhold the statin for 5 days or till the clarithromycin. Just that all. This is your the main task you will have to write before writing any other medication. After this, you can write other medication like other regular medication and other PNR medication. So this is what the a brief discussion for prescription letter. Okay, so we can discuss some further. So on the first page, one of the most important thing is that the VTE risk assessment, if it is mentioned on the paper, if the patient is have VTE risk assessment form, then if it is completed you will have to tick, otherwise let it go. Okay, so this is one of the most important thing to fill in your paper, the allergy status. Okay, it should be written either there's no non-allergy, or it have if the patient has some has allergy, so you'll have to write the allergy and the type of allergy and write it in capital letter. It would be good. So for example, penicillin, you will have to write penicillin, and type of reaction is, for example, type of reaction is rash, so you will have to write in capital bar, and your signature should be very small. Okay, and your name, and then the date of your exam. Okay, and this is one of the most important thing you will have to write in every prescription letter, the allergy status portion. Okay, so apart from this, uh, there are some other rules and regulation. For example, if you have to give medication once only, or if it is like loading dose, you can write on this section. Okay, so you will have to write the date, your exam date, the time. You can write 800, drug name, the route, IV, subcutaneous, whatever it is, per dose, and then your signature and just bleep number, which you will have to remember. So there's nothing like you can there's nothing need to fill these. Okay, apart from this, on the first page you can see that oxygen. Okay, you can if the patient is oxygen dependent, or if he has some respiratory issue, like if he has some pneumonia or COPD, if oxygen is prescribed, then you will have